So, good morning. Today is Wednesday. We're still referencing the Substack. Let me put it in here. Because our first 30 minutes, we'll be doing these prompts. And what's really cool about this is that this has been very active, very, very, very popular. And that makes me happy. Good morning. I'd say good morning. And so it's identity cleanse, friends. Now, I definitely have been thinking about these prompts. I won't even lie, because what's crazy is that like life has really been unraveling according to like which just it feels good. It feels good, but also very scary. I don't know what's going on, but I'm showing up every day, and I think that's what we want to do in general. And so these like shooting your shots or these like working, it has helped me tremendously. So I put in the Substack, and we talked about the identity audit, which habits protected that identity that I had in 2025, which quietly sabotaged it. This was such a good reflection for me. And then also, who am I becoming in 2026? Goes back into, because the decisions that you make now will, plant you in that space that you want to be. So we are making very good decisions. We are happy with what we're doing on purpose. And today, I need to write. So it's good that we start out with writing and thinking about what our life is. So when I thought of, when I answer who am I becoming in 2026, I said this: nomadic world traveler, global wellness icon, financially free, the transformation of my mind. And so it's like, what would fill out a character for me to keep doing? Being ignorant about financial outcomes and, about my finances, speaking down or doubting it's possible, and being distracted. So that's why we're here, because we do not want to be distracted. So going into our next set of prompts, it's the energy audit. And so we have 5 prompts. I'll copy and paste them in here. So our first 30 minutes, we'll be writing and reflecting on these prompts. And I will paste them in the chat. Happy gratitude reflection. And then also, let me see how these prompts like gear you towards what you're working on today. Not gear, what is the word I'm looking for? Navigate you, I guess. That's a good one. All right, so here's the prompts. Oof. It being a gloomy day, and this music is just so perfect. It's not cold though, it's just simply like a little gloomy. All right, friends, so there's all the prompts. For the next 30 minutes, I will be writing, reflecting on these prompts, and then navigating, or having them navigate my to-do list and what is important for me today. Make sure to press that thumbs up. Aww. let me put on the timer, and I'm going to switch it to 528 hertz because I really do like the meditation sounds. And then I'm gonna put on a timer for 30 minutes. And yes, we begin. So happy reflecting. complete with our first 30. Wow. So we have finished our first 30 minutes. I'll turn the music down just a little bit. I am finishing up a postcard. I accidentally, when you're writing, and I don't know if people are this into writing like I am, but I accidentally smudged it just a little bit. Also, I'm very, very, very intentional with stamps. So these are like love stamps. I buy my stamps online so that they are amazing. All right, so let me finish this name. Actually, I'll get the address so I can close this out, but I definitely had a phenomenal session reflecting. It was really good. Let's get back into our jazz sounds actually as we talk about it. So I did the energy audit, these questions here. Hey, Jackie, my girl, what's up? Happy birthday week. You are one of the birthdays I was talking about earlier. I'm really excited for your birthday and for you to grow another year older and wiser. Yes, my affirmation cards. I'm going to talk about that too. Come through. So friends, let me see. There we go. I have to get this address. Okay, there we go. Friends, I did the energy audit and it was very eye-opening. Like when I really sat and asked myself these questions instead of just like, a checkbox, and really like breathing in it and understanding that this is for me. This is all information for me to be able to use and make adjustments as needed. So it's interesting to see how some of these items are different now. All right, so I'll explain a little bit more. Bow! Now we get to put the stamp on it. And unfortunately, my mail comes at 10 a.m., so this is gonna land probably in December. But I always, anytime I do postcards, I always pray. I pray that this postcard arrives at the perfect time. The things that I say in it, the inspiration. This is a Miami postcard because it's a I'm grateful for you postcard from a business friend / mentor that we went to the Miami conference. So I'll get that. And actually, let me turn it over just in case. I don't know. All right, friends. So the energy audit, we had these questions. What consistently drained my nervous system this year? What people, spaces, and patterns leave my body tight in my shoulders, jaw, or chest? What genuinely regulates me and brings me home to myself? Where did I ignore early signs of burnout, and what were those signs? That's very interesting. That question was very, very interesting. Thank you, my jazzy background music. And then what simple daily or weekly systems will I put in place? So let me just high level go over this, because the answers to this help me understand, like, what am I working on and how am I controlling the way I feel right now. So what drained my nervous system? These bills, y'all. These bills. So financial hardship when it comes to bills or these big purchases, or like my car. I was noting the other day my top 5 WTF moments. And one of those moments was when my car's sunroof exploded out with me in the car. WTF. So, but again, that was a bill. That was $550 randomly to get that fixed, and I didn't do anything. So that drained my nervous system. Big situations happening like that. I also put bullet number 2, working for free. Working for free drained my nervous system this year because I did a great job, but then also, like, when I came home, I was like, man, that was a lot. I had to like replenish, and it was for free. Okay, let's talk about it. And then other people's problems and them dumping it on me. So, like, if someone's like, oh, this is this, and it's like an automatic dump. I have this thing with my friends where we ask permission first, or I'll send a voice note and say, hey, I'm venting. Listen whenever. I just needed to get it out. Sometimes we need to dump out, whether it's writing or whatnot. But people would dump it on me. Maybe I look like the one that would listen, but that drained my nervous system. So we talk about people. I'm not going to name the people, but I wrote them down. One is a family member. Whew, caught a stray. Oh my gosh. My nervous system, every single time I talk to this person, I became a little bit dysregulated. And it's okay. I had to name it, call it what it is, spaces. I talk to Jackie about this all the time. There's this grocery store I visit just to get one specific thing, but every time I go in there, I just hate going in there. Like, so between that, the DMV, bro, good morning. The DMV drained my nervous system this year. So spaces like that. And then any place that I felt that I was getting underpaid, unintentionally, intentionally drained my nervous system. The patterns, paying bills drained my nervous system. And again, this is information. We do have to pay bills, but then we create a toolkit so that when that comes around, which is usually the beginning of the month, I have something in place so that it doesn't drain me as much. Paying bills drained me this year. Also, my luteal phase for my menstrual cycle drained me. But I've regulated through that, which is beautiful. That was one of my biggest things. So where did I ignore early signs of burnout? I know, and this was a beautiful thing, but teaching weekly classes this summer was a little bit of a burnout. I think when I think of the shift in my life, it's really hard, and I love teaching, but convincing people to come to my class is really difficult for me. And I say that, and when I say people I know. Like if I ask friends to come to class, and I've taught over, how many classes did I teach? 1, 2, 3, probably over 120 yoga classes this year. And if you, like as a friend or an acquaintance or something that you've noticed, you've talked to me and you don't come, it's heartbreaking a little bit for me. And so I've definitely could tell that teaching so much and trying to also pair, please come to class. You should come to class. I promise it's a good class. You should come to class. Draining. And it was a little burning out for me. Also, my big event that I've done for the past 3 years, I Am the Dream. I love it. Ooh, I love it. It's such a beautiful concept. It's amazing. And at the same time, I became a little burnt out planning that. And that was February 1st. So I could tell the beginning of the year drained me a lot. Planning that with my ops, Jerry, but we didn't have the sponsorship support like we did the previous 2 years. We moved to a brand new venue. And so even looking at that, I felt like I was consumed. So it's crazy because it's such a beautiful thing, and those things can still give you signs of burnout. So which regulates me, because that was my word, man, nature, outdoors. I'm just about to pow. So sunshine, grounding, deep stretching, somatics, yoga, that regulates me, getting back into my own body. Meditation, binaural beats or sounds, the solfeggio frequencies I've been putting out, I listen to those to regulate. Prayer, church crying. I was talking to someone yesterday, my roofer, and I was like, no, I go to church on purpose to cry, to give my grievances out, to pray, to let it go, because if not, then it can sit in you, and then you're also putting that energy out on other people. So that helps me regulate, is actually feeling it and getting it out in tears and prayer. Music, a hot cup of tea. Let's talk about it. This is a regulatory, I love this especially rooibos scents. We have our frankincense. Oh, we have to replace. But we have our frankincense. We also have Palo Santo. That regulates me. Therapy. Talking to someone is a regulating tactic that I've done this year. And then watching challenge shows. If I'm watching TV, which I barely watch TV, challenge shows. I love seeing who a winner is, who's gonna make it. I watched the Squid Games challenge and I loved it. Like, sometimes that helps regulate me. And then sleeping more, friends. And then, of course, writing prayers, thoughts, and even writing out, like, because of scripting. I love the art of it. So, again, those daily, weekly systems, I'm going to continue to do. I'm going to breathe. I'm going to nature, movement, prayer, tea, incense. Continue with therapy. Sleep by 10:59 p.m. Okay? That one's probably going to be the hardest one. Oh, you love challenge shows, Madeline. Yeah, me too. I love them. So it helps. So, friends, that's my energy audit, right? That's mine. I hope that you're thinking of yours or some of the elements that are applicable to you as well. And so I think of that. I'm like, okay, what drained my energy this year? What helped regulate my energy this year? What are the patterns, the places? And now, as I go into one, not just this gratitude season, but also how I'm doing some work, I know what I should be more aligned with. That's my thoughts. And I have those regulatory things. And so when I think about 2025 and the burnout, teaching, but marketing teaching, like trying to force people to get to things, and not even force, but you get the vibe. And then also this big event without appropriate sponsorship support and people on the ground. Those. So when I think about next year, it's like, okay, well, then chill out. You don't have to do the event. So, this is my grand announcement that we will not be doing I Am the Dream next year. We have beautiful 3 years. I'm very proud of myself. So proud of myself. And also, it's time to move through different things and to different things. Same thing, there will be no weekly summer yoga series in DC in 2026. This is tough because this is what built me, right? Because I am what? If you've been here every day or every week, transferring to a nomadic lifestyle, I will be teaching overseas. It's crazy to say, but that's where I'm going, friends. And so thinking of like those burnout signs, thinking of the regulation that I've had, thinking of what I want to do and putting all that together. That's what this next couple co-working minutes are about. So thanks for listening. In saying that, I'm going to take a break because I do have to use the restroom. I'm going to get some water. I'm going to top off this tea. And then we're going to get into our next, and we'll do 30-minute sessions, 35-minute sessions. So just think about your energy audit. Think about what drained you this year and maybe even releasing it or shape-shifting it for next year. And then put one big thing, one big thing or two medium things, and we're going to get that done in the next, what is it, like 30 minutes? So let me go do these tasks. I'm going to put 5 minutes. I'm going to be quick. Oh, outfit check. Oh, my sound bowls. Oh my gosh. So fit check. Here we go. I have this sweater dress. Now, mind you, if I'm in the house all day, I still have to look cute. And it has my back out. I love this. So it's a little vibe. And then my thick socks. I actually retwisted my hair. I washed it last night, retwisted it this morning. Only a half. The other half, if you put your finger in it, you might get bit. So be careful. All right, fam. This is the fit check. Mwah. welcome back. And I have our frankincense. As always, give a little bit of I love my bowls. Definitely. Oh my gosh. So for my birthday, I do a birthday video. And then I also ask myself questions. And one of the questions I ask, what are your big purchases for this year? I technically purchased these at the very tail end of 2024. I just feel, regulated. Things that help me regulate. That's that. Ooh, thank you. Yes, I decided to do, it's Wednesday before Thanksgiving. So I was like, let me put on a little sweater dress with a little peekaboo vibe. We love that. Hi, Christian. You're right on time, honey. We are about to get into this work session, the second session, which will be 30 minutes. We have jazzy background sounds. We just did our energy audit, so now we're like, what are we working on? And so as I get ready to put this timer on, I'm your timer. What I'm working on, the first thing I'm going to work on is a job application. I have been offered the position. Now I just have to do the application. This is a position that will help me travel around the world. Isn't it cool how that works out? You know, I can't say everything just yet, but if you keep watching my co-working and these conversations, these community class like vibes we have, you'll see how the entire timeline works out. And the second thing I'm going to do is brainstorm. I'm just going to write the Google Doc. I've already kind of started it, but brainstorm the layout for my affirmation cards. Thanks, Jackie, for saying it. The affirmation cards. I can't believe I don't have my nails and I'm over here doing these affirmation card things. So, y'all, this is my first product. This is my first product, bro. Like, that's crazy. This is crazy. And this is part of my 2026. So, my first product. Look at these. Look at these bad boys. These are here to inspire you. And so, you'll see one here. It's in the stand that says stay hydrated, so make sure you have your hydration before we get started. But I'm gonna pick another card, and that's gonna be our intention for this little work session. I like this. It says, I deserve rest, peace, and time for myself. Did that die? Oh, I think my speaker died. I'm gonna have to get the other one. But I deserve rest, peace, and time for myself. That is our intention. All right. And as we should, it's holiday season, baby. So again, I will be working on the info sheet, the one-sheeter, so I can be able to put it in independent retailers, give it to the one-sheeter so I can put it in retailers because I have connections with retailers from the conference, right? I'm also going to put it on the website because pre-sale will pop off on your girl's birthday. And I'm going to have a party for it. I'm actually going to do something for my birthday this year. It's crazy. Okay. All right, friends. Something happened with my speaker. Let me just make sure. Are you dead? I thought you were charging. Oh, maybe it just went off. If it's dead, we'll get back into it, but let's start this. Let's do 35 minutes. That's like right at a good point, and then we'll take another break. You can do whatever, but 35 minutes. Remember, you deserve rest, peace, and time to yourself because you are the most amazing person in the world. And we begin. Let me go apply for or fill out this application for me to start. Happy co-working. It is a speaker. I'll be back. But keep working. just go into brainstorming for me, but yay. About 3 more minutes, friends. About 3 more minutes. Oh man, okay. Ah! Boom. So 35 minutes. We just did 35 minutes. What up, though? I see so many more family members. Make sure to press that like. Look, I'm a YouTuber now, y'all. Press the like. Give me at least a like, please, on this so that YouTube is like, oh, okay, she's actually doing work. Let's highlight her stuff. Hey friends, how was that work session for you? How was it for you? How did it go? 35 minutes. I said 2 tasks for me, okay? I said I was going to apply to that or finish that application. Check, Radiance did that. And then I said that I was going to, or the second thing that we did was to creatively brainstorm. And so I was saying that I was prepping that brainstorm for my info sheet for my Rooted in Radiance affirmation cards, or sprinkle of radiance is what they're called, so that you get a sprinkle of me every day. And so the last time we co-worked, I told you how I created a chat agent. So me and my chat agent had a little team meeting. And so we created the info sheet for my deck of cards, which include like about the product, how it works, the features, the target audience, retail benefits and sales drivers, pricing and supply, what it's perfect for. And then I have a Spotify integration. So I have a 30-day Spotify meditation that goes with my card. Y'all have been working hard, okay? But my agent, who is the who's helping me launch this product, we chatted. And so of course the agent is AI, y'all. Like I told you to go to AI and go have some fun. So we completed more of the draft. My next 35 minutes will be taking, because I like to do like the first thing is like sending off like 3 emails, like something that's like bow, 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 but emails that I already have, just need to kind of customize it to that business, and then a creative thing. So now that I have the info sheet, I'm going to design the website. So that will be my next group of 35. But for right now, we're going to take a break, baby. We'll take a little 10-minute break. Let's say 7 minutes. We don't need all that. So a little 7-minute break, and then we'll get back into another 35. How did 35 feel for you? There's no like true way I'm doing this. I'm just like having fun and for what works for me in that moment. Jackie, so you was chit-chatting too much with your coworkers. Hey, Serenity. And locking in. Good. Make sure you take a break, get some hydration, some more hydration. What is your hydration of choice? Take a little stretchy stretch. I have some grapes also. Y'all, I biked to Whole Foods because I'm practicing biking around the city more also. I love biking, but I'm getting, saying this stuff out loud scares me, but I'm getting ready to sell my car. Oh my God. I just said it out loud, so it has to happen. I'm going to sell my car, fam, because it's about to happen. Like, it's really happening. The digital and nomadic lifestyle. So I biked to Whole Foods for these grapes. I only like purple grapes. Green grapes are too sour, and your girl is sweet. Okay. All right, I'll be back. We have about like 5 or 6 minutes left. Okay, take a break. What up, though? I'm back, baby. So I have, ta-da! I believe this is raspberry leaf cold tea. I brewed it 2 days ago. So it's the cold tea now. I have been drinking a little bit of water, but this is also water. It's just infused. But either way, stay hydrated. All right, so what do we have? We got about, I looked at the clock at 2:22. That's what's up. About 2 more minutes left. One of the cool things is that I was chatting with my roofer because I just bought a roof for my house with the duck. So we were chatting yesterday, and it was his birthday. And there's been a couple birthdays. Happy birthday, Madeline, if she's still here. That was her birthday, Maya's birthday, my friend Jackie's birthday. Hey, girl, happy birthday coming up. There's a lot of birthdays. It was his birthday. And I did a... Where is it? I put it over there. I'll go get it. A birthday video. So I did a birthday video to myself that I get to actually, I get to re-record in about a month. But one of my questions I wanted to ask y'all, we'll only do one. One of my questions was, oh my gosh, I write every day. You want me to show y'all? Let me show y'all. This is crazy. Look, I even tried to tape it back together. I think it's a testament to how much I really love writing. So, I don't know if y'all can see, but look, all of this, these are writing. Like, writing all day. Oh, I even taped a check in there. And some of the pages are empty because I want to go back and write reflections. So if I wrote this in April and I have an empty page nearby, I'm coming back literally 6 months later, or May, let's say, and writing reflections from what I wrote. But moral of the story, friends. Moral of the story. One of the questions, where is the question? But it's top of mind, is like, what is one of the biggest purchases that you've done this year? Mind you, this is me starting fresh of my birthday, and maybe you're even thinking of 2025, but what is one of the biggest purchases from this year? And one of the things I said, yay, all right, we'll just keep chatting for a little bit. One of the things I said was this camera. What you're on, I have the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. No, this is not a sponsored ad, but it has been like instrumental. I've put out over 200 YouTube videos this year. There's probably 100 videos that y'all haven't seen that are in the docket. And so having this camera and then the mics, I think the mics are over there, but you're like me in the mic, you hear me in the mic right now. Plus accessories, that's close to a G. And it was not just that much, like the amount of learning and stuff that I've done. I also made a big purchase to do a mindfulness certification this year, friends. Bruh, I was over there at paymentplan.com. But I did it for 12 weeks of mindfulness, got my mindfulness certification with Dora, amazing mindfulness and meditation teacher. So I deepened my practice there. Another big AF purchase was my roof. I would have never thought, Radiance recording that the beginning of the year, would have never thought that would have been a big purchase. Buying a new sunroof, that was a big purchase. So just thinking of those things, and it's kind of cool. But I always do an end of the year big purchase. For example, I bought my sound bowls big purchase at the end of 24. I remember talking to Alicia about that actually when I was visiting her in New York last November. And then it was the camera, but then the camera, that's a whole other story, y'all. I look forward to getting into storytelling. I got scammed on Amazon. These people took like 600 bands. I had to get back to Amazon. Yeah, it worked out though, and I got a new camera from non-scammers. But that was going to be my end of the year also. So I'm thinking about right now, and it's either joining a community group that's about $250 a month, but it would help me exacerbate my plans of moving over or being nomadic. What's another big purchase? I don't know. Let's think about that. That's like our thoughts. But oh, another big purchase actually is these affirmation cards. I forgot about that. Ooh, you got to drop some money to make some money. Okay, that's a word. So let's get going with our 35 minutes. I will be polishing my affirmation card launch one sheeter. Also, the details for my birthday party, which we'll be talking about kind of this in the launch and me launching to new levels. But then also drafting the website. So it'll be kind of centered around the one sheeter. What does that launch party look like, aka your birthday? And then the website that announces it. Base foundation. There's no perfection has to be here. We come back with a fresh brain next or tomorrow and polish. 35 minutes begins now, friends. I love you. Happy working. 2 minutes, friends. Aww. Alright, Bow. If you want to hear that, it's time to bring yourself back into your body. Look around, shift your eyes side to side, maybe stretch. Yes. We are back alive. I actually couldn't wait until this because I really want to move my body. Oh, I need to. All right, so oh my goodness, yes. I need this so bad. Oh no, I need to move this. I keep kicking you and I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh man, how was that for y'all? There's something like in my left leg. Like I really need to do some splits and just breathe. That was really good for me. Very interesting. So, okay, I was working with my co-launch ChatGPT agent, and I noticed that I clicked out of something and I don't know if it lost what we did because I was like, hey, can you bring back up, your response? And it responded something different. So that was like a learning situation because I was like, oh my goodness, if it doesn't save my chat's history, so I'm gonna look deeper into that. Also, I don't know if it saves my chat history. What was the other thing? Oh, I need to measure my box. I think the original sizing was 5 by 5 by 2, and I just want to make sure. So I did the info sheet in a concise way. I do want to have a lot, but I'm like, girl, be concise. And then I did the draft of the website, and because I had to make a shop page. So it's just interesting, and I may actually hire someone to finish that stuff. Like, it's good to know, but if I can just give them the information and they plug and play because that's their zone of genius, oh gosh, then that's what I'm gonna do. This feels so good. Jeez Louise, I didn't know I needed this. Anyways, so I did do my affirmation deck. Now the thing is, I don't want to go into it more. I also had it help me plan the launch party, kind of going through some ideas. Actually, yeah, let me do some. But what do I want to do next? So I'm not going to go into the deck just back again. Like, I want to clear my mind from that. And I think what I'm going to do next is make a good lunch, because it should be almost lunchtime, right? Or make some food. I'm also going to finish the back of my hair. So I only did the front. Look, party in the back, literally, for real. So I'm going to do the back of my hair and get that situated. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. That's crazy. That's crazy. Ah, that felt good. How are y'all feeling? How are y'all doing? What's up, friends? Make sure to like the live. Like the live. So yeah, my next big purchase, that's going to go towards like my future self. It's either going to be joining this community for sure, buying inventory. These tariffs, like, I never was affected by them growing up in life, and now they're like, do. So definitely those. Hey, Portia. And I don't even know. We're going to take a break. We'll take a break. I'll do one more session. I'll do one more 35-minute session, actually. Yeah. So we'll take a break and we'll get started in like 5 minutes, actually. Knock out a little 35. Let's take a 5-minute break. Go into 35. Yeah, you inspired me. I'm not going to do this in particular, but I'm going to do some other things. What are those other things going to be, Radiance? Actually, and it has to be things that are going to be towards my future self. It's always yeah, girl. I'll do one more session. Go ahead and take a break. Keep working if you want to. I have to get some more hydration. get some more incense. Look at this, getting out of control. Oh. There we go. Ooh, my hands are ashy. My shea butter has been running away from me. I just bought 2 new shea butters and I don't know where I put them. I've been traveling a lot, so I gotta figure that out. Speaking of travels, and I have some, what community that actually, honey, you inspired me to do this community. So the Exodus, ASAP, and it came from actually you spoke at the summit. And so they just sent me an email and I was like, man, there's too many things happening at once. So that's the community I'm thinking about. Yeah. Also, the reason why I did these co-working is because of the fact that I needed to get some work done. I don't know about y'all, but I have been distracted.com, okay? And so I really need to get some work done because I'm going to Jamaica next week. I'm going to Jamaica for a week for a retreat, a running retreat. I'm the yoga facilitator. I'm also running a race December 7th. Like, so is that next Sunday? Like after this Sunday? So I am gone. You better embrace these co-working sessions while you have them, friends, because I will be on the sunny beach of Jamaica, man. In saying that, I think I'm gonna do one, which I leave on Tuesday. I think I might do one co-working. In between, I had to shift therapy around. I also have an interview. I'm telling you, like, I'm not saying things, but I'm saying things. So I have to say them for them to like really be real. So I have an interview on Monday as well. Again, something that's gonna take me global. So after that interview, I probably will hop on, do a little 2-hour stretch and then have therapy for her to like chill me out. And then pack and get ready for Jamaica. I'll be going for a week. And we're staying at a castle, bro. We're staying at a castle. That's crazy. I'm so excited. We're staying at a castle in Negril, and then we'll go to Kingston, stay at that hotel in Kingston. And oh, yes, please say a prayer. I love it. And then, yeah, we'll be back into Montego Bay. So, bow, bow, bow. All right, friends, and actually, let's make this one 30. Actually, let's keep the 35, whatever. Keep the 35. This 35 will be more so of like catching up on emails, or if I needed to just send this email. You know, the stuff that's like just all over the place. I'm just going to do those final things, not even expecting anyone to respond, which is why I'm doing it. And giving my creative self a little break. And then we're gonna go do my hair. I love doing my hair. I'm gonna have something cool to watch. I'll be learning something, and then we're gonna get it. All right, friends, 35 minutes. Mwah. Enjoy. Hi, Mom. Get some work done, Mom. Okay, write your newsletter, your Thanksgiving family newsletter. my desk? My bad, y'all. Also, this is a time where you just start shooting a shot. One of the shots. This email is me shooting a shot. Whatever. Wherever it lands, it lands. But it may land in the right direction. And that's what's worth it. Jerry. Mm-hmm. Hey, girl. We are in our last 5 minutes. So finding that good, almost even finishing up. And I'll meet you there. It's happening. Bye, Portia. It's happening. What a beautiful work session. We did it. Wow, we did 30, what was it, 30 minutes, 35, about 2 hours plus talking, stretching. We did it. I'm so proud of us. Oh my goodness. That last 35, I sent out some emails. I also sent a big gratitude thank you email to the Tour Connect group, because I had noticed that I posted my recap, but I'd never sent them a very specific thank you and follow up. And so I was able to do that from the heart. Also, in a fun way, friends, I have this feedback program called Audit. And it's really cool because it's a program that helps people after your talk. They scan a QR code and they give you feedback. And so I actually logged into that Audit from the Tour Connect to also include some of the feedback that people gave. So usually when I respond, hello, President Obama, thank you for having me speak at your foundation, or something like that. Here's my top 3, right? And so it was fun. It was so fun reading the comments. People are really cool and people enjoy what I have to say. And that's fun. I know y'all could be like, duh, but like it's cool to just see and to know, So let me see. What am I doing here? Yeah, so it's very interesting, very cool. And I feel really good about it. What was I about to say? A lot of them was like, she's truly radiant. I love her hair. So it's cool. And then also, of course, that the things that I said were good and meaningful and felt like they were helpful. So, yay. All right, friends. I'm not sure who is on, but thank you so much. Thank you for working with me. I got so much done. I feel like I'm in a good spot when it comes to, remember we started out with our energy audit. So we audited our energy, our own internal energy, and our habits, our choices. We also did, for me, I did some affirmation deck stuff. I shot just one shot. I could do 2 more shots, but I'll shoot 2 more shots. About gratitude. And yeah, I'm out here. I'm outside. I have to do the rest of my hair. I knew I was meeting and working with y'all today, so I did the 1/2, but I'll do the rest. And you'll see a different hairstyle tomorrow, probably. I will be here tomorrow from 9 to 11. I'll have probably more hard cutoff at 11. So even if you just want to brainstorm, we'll do one more journaling audit. And if you just want to chill, zen out before all the Thanksgiving energies, come with me. I'll be here. Thanks, Christian. Have a great day, Madeline and Portia. I'll talk to y'all later.